let's talk about blood. Hello, this is Victor and here with a new weekly painting, and this time I'm going to talk about blood, or how I do blood when I need to do it. So I'm going to use two colors for this. I'm going to use blood for the blood god, okay? And as it is quite light sometimes, I will support me with Noon Oil, the gloss ones, okay? If you don't have the glossy ones, you can use non-glossy and then you put gloss varnish at the end. One thing about the blood is normally is not covering when it's spilling, right? It's not that let's say it's not that pigmented, right? It's quite transparent. For example, if blood it's on top of a black cloth, will not look red, will look wet, but not red, right? It's like a stain, so it's not going to be really highly pigmented. So here we are going to do it on a weapons, right? On this type of weapons. And we are going to do like here, if he had make a cut, for example, the first one you have seen at the bottom, we are going to do the top. Okay, so I'm going to start applying blood for the blood god. Okay, and this paint have a very peculiar texture. You can see this is too much. We'll remove so a little bit, because you want to start fading out. Okay, you want to start fading out, and here is one of these things that paint strokes will make sense, right? You can do something like that here. Okay, let's do the other side to see how this will work. Okay, so we start applying. We can apply quite a big amount, and then we wrap it out. Right, like that. So you can leave some like brush strokes will make sense, because not the blood will go uniformly everywhere. Okay, and now I'm going to use Noon Oil as a supporting color. So let me just find a way to support this without touching the that. Because Noon Oil will give a darker tone and will make it, from my point of view, look more realistic. So here I forgot this part. We should put blood as well here. We will expect that if the blood is all over there. Okay, and now I use Noon Oil mixed with blood for the blood god. Okay, to make it darker, and we are going to make darker traces, right? This will give extra glossiness, and on top will give extra shading, okay, on the blood. Don't put too much. Here is too much. We just now I will mix it with. If you see that you're rubbing out the blood, you just come back and put some blood like that. Okay, we will let it dry. We look how it looks like, and sometimes we need to do more than one layer. You can put some parts a little bit more. We also can make, for example, here is the blood, and we can put it. Okay, so this is just an example. Now I will, and you can see that this paint is quite slippery in a way. It's not, and here we can go lighter. Okay, to something like that. Okay, let's let it dry, and we come back to see if we need to retouch. We are going to do the next one. Suppose the next one is more stabbing, right? So if it's a stabbing, although I know there is a cutting stroke more than a stabbing, but we'll come from the top and we'll go down, right? Imagine that this is just a dagger. So this is just for the sake of example. So we go down like that, and we go down like that. Okay. So we'll go up, and then once you get out, you will clean up a little bit, so it will look like that. We have to do as well this part. And now we take a little bit of the black. Okay, and we mix it with blood. I always recommend to put a little bit of this black. I think it's helps to make the blood look darker, and from my point of view, makes the blood a little bit more realistic. You can also use. Okay, so this is what we look like, and now we should wait that this dries. Another thing we can do. Okay, and I will do it here at the bottom, is just for the sake of showing you. We can make like if it's been splashing blood, right? So we need to take a brush that have quite strong. Let's see if this one will work. So we take like that. Okay, in a bad brush, and we do have to be careful because this can be quite dirty. Okay, so I did not point in the right place. You will dirty your finger, of course, but the idea is you can normally to brush, so you will do a small droplets like that. Let me try with this brush. It's going to be easier. Or one, even. Okay, we take this brush. We put it here. Okay, and you will have something like that. Okay, you can do the other side. If you want more blood, I take a little bit more. You see, you have like that. Okay, so this is a way to do. For example, imagine that it's a chainsaw and you want to do something like that. You see now it's looking more irregular pattern, and in a way can look more like droplets of water. Let's let it dry. We look how it looks like, and I will show you. This is how the weapons are looking like when it's dry. Okay, you can see. I think for me it's good enough. Here you see. The only thing we can maybe use a little bit of the glossy Nuun oil to give a little bit of shading to the blood. But be careful, we don't want to look black, right? So we just get a little bit to give a little bit of depth in some parts. If you have put, but I will not do it on the droplet at the back. Here I did the same technique that I explained to you. I did the splashing with the toothbrush, and you can see that give a very interesting patterns. And as well, will make sense that you dirten a little bit the handle and even the hand. The armor, if you can see, it's also dirtened. So what I would suggest is that you mask the parts where you don't want to put the splashing. But you can see it looks quite interesting and gore. Okay, here for me this is very nicely done. I will just add. Here you can add a little bit more of black. Okay, to give more depth on the blood, especially where you have a big droplet. Okay, and that's all. That's all you need to know to make blood. So here you have two ways of doing blood. I explained first how to apply it and then how to do the splashing effect. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. It's quite a short one, but I think was quite interesting one. And it's another way to make the blood effects on your weapons. So please let me know what do you think. Give a like if you have liked this video. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you later. Bye.